Basketball on Sports Time Ohio being brought to you by Conrad's. Take the Conrad's Challenge. They'll beat any price or double the difference back. That's our lowest price policy. Also by Cleveland Clinic, all your sports health needs under one roof. And by First Energy. Our energy is working for you. And also by your Northeast Ohio Buick and GMC dealers.
Very impressive first half of basketball for the Kent State Golden Flashes, most specifically on the defensive end of the floor, as we'll get into in a moment, as they own this 14-point advantage. All right, MAC fans, you can bring any non-winning Ohio Lottery ticket to the Quicken Loans Arena box office coming up Saturday, March 10th. That's championship day, in exchange for one free ticket to the MAC men's or women's championship game. Got to be 18 years or older to participate. And make sure you visit mac-sports.com or ohiolottery.com for details. Ohio Lottery, the winners are everywhere. Kent State playing like big-time winners here tonight. Great to have you with us. Michael Regai, my partner Steve Mix. Almost definable of the approach that Kent State used tonight. They really hit Ohio with a sledgehammer, Steve. Quite frankly, on the other side, John Gross's ball club surprisingly didn't handle it real well for about the first 16 minutes.
No, they did not. I mean, when you take a look at the points for Ohio University, they ended up getting 12 points from the three-point line. Now, they ended up knocking 4 of 12 down. They've got to do a better job than that. And then they got to the line 8 times, knocked down 7-0. So 19 of their points are coming from three-pointers or the free throw line. They've got to get some points in the paint as well. Now, Kent State doing a great job defensively. Hey, how about 14 steals for Kent State? That's an unbelievable number on the year. They're about 8.5, doing an outstanding job there. Nationally, doing a wonderful job in that area as well, 7th nationally. So it really doesn't surprise me that they can get all those steals as we take a look. First half stats brought to you by State Farm. Take a look at the points off turnovers to start with. Take a look at the field goal percentage. 47% for Kent State, 35% for Ohio U. Free throws about even. Turnovers, whoa, look at that number there. Far too many. And then bench points. Well, we knew that was going to happen based on the starters and the guys coming off the bench. +9 in that category for Kent State.
Head coach Rob Senderoff decided to make some changes, and they were with a big message of punctuation attached to it. The three tremendously gifted veteran starters, Randall Holt, Justin Green, and Michael Perini, did not start tonight. They came off the bench, and you'd have to say by that they produced well.
Yeah, I think they have. I think they've done an outstanding job coming off the bench. Now, that being said, they're going to come off the bench the second half as well as we take a look at the key, see how everybody did. Bench scoring for Ohio, 10 points. Points in the paint, just 8. They've got to do a better job there. Kent State, 40 minutes of focus. Well, I'd say in the first half they got about 18 or so. And Justin Green coming off the bench in 10 minutes. Very good production from him.
Pay close attention, I'd say, the first 3 or 4 minutes of this second half. If Ohio's going to get back into it, they've got to come out with crisp authority. They had exactly what they wanted, and John Smith didn't throw it down. DJ Cooper tells Smith, I got you, as he picks up the loose change and then connects on the jumper.
Same play that they opened up the game, they opened up the second half with. Almost got the same result with the dunk, but Coop came up with the old board and a little stick back jumper.
Stolen away by Walter Offit. Kellogg will push with Cooper. DJ Cooper, back-to-back buckets to start the second half, and suddenly the lead is back to 10.
That's the first basket, the first points for Ohio University on fast break opportunities.
Chris Evans, Eric Gaines, and Patrick Jackson, as they did, begin the second half. They started it tonight in lieu of Justin Green, Michael Perini, and Randall Holt. Another turnover, this one on Patrick Jackson. It got through his hands, but Walter Offit wasn't able to secure it, keep it with Kent State.
Look out there, and I'll tell you what, it did not take long for Coach Rob Senderoff to get his 3 starters back in. The first half, remember, that unit was playing so well, they ended up playing about 5 minutes.
Yeah, they started out very well, but most of it was, let's remember though, that quick 13-5 start, 9 of the points came from the starter, Carlton Guyton, who stroked 3-3.
But the ball was moving so well. Now all of a sudden the officials getting together and.
They got it, but it's 33. 33 on the shot clock.
They are going to say, and I know what they're doing here, they're saying that there was never possession game. Maybe they are. I thought they were going to take it way back down and say that Ohio never gained possession off that strip away by Offutt, but they said he did, and then Kent State got it back. So they come back in with a 33-second shot clock. Well, you can hear John Gross and his coaching staff yelling out instructions. We're attached to the Ohio bench. Cooper had a hand on it. Smith stole it away momentarily. Well, the basketball it's almost like I like to use the term valued tonight. It hasn't been for large stretches of this basketball game.
Well, 15 turns in the first half by Ohio University. Now all of a sudden you open up the second half, and Kent State's starting to turn it over fairly regularly.
Kent State's biggest lead was 39-21. The Flashes led it by 18. It's one of 3 very impactful games tonight inside the MAC East. Buffalo is at Akron, about 12 miles from here, and Miami is visiting Bowling Green. Boy, Evo Baltic had a real good look that could have cut that down to 8 had he connected. We'll keep tabs on the Buffalo-Akron duel tonight. Again, an Akron win will give Keith Dambrot's club his first regular season MAC championship. Of course, a 20-win campaign has already been secured, but a #1 seed that goes along with it. We'll keep tabs on that. Perini will turn the corner, and he got pinned and thrown away by Evo Baltic on the rejection.
Perini tried to get the scoop instead of going with the hook. If he goes with the hook, he gets it over the outstretched fingertips of Baltic. Instead, watch the scoop right there in the Baltic's right hand.
Shot clock at 8 as Perini inbound. Guyton. Now Perini to triple. Got it. Michael Perini was left alone in that deep right pocket, and he stroked it pure.
Well, Perini has been stroking it exceptionally well here in MAC play. Doing an outstanding job. Well, 42-43%.
Baltic. Baltic will set that high screen for DJ Cooper. Plenty of time on the shot clock. It's at 8. Baltic will back down Guyton. Off that slash cut. Well, that would have counted had that stayed in the hole. He will get a trip to the free throw line. Green was trying to draw the charge. And the foul goes on Justin Green. Walter Offutt. He's had some explosive games. And by the way, Offutt is been honored for the second time this year as the MAC East Division Player of the Week.
I like his game.
Yeah, he had 23 points at Buffalo and hit 5 triples. He's been shooting 60%, Steve, from the floor in these last 2 Ohio wins over Buffalo and Akron.
Well, the last 3 games averaging 18+ points, 67% overall, and 10 of 15 from beyond the arc. And double figures 20 times this year. You have to like those numbers.
The third program he's played for as Walter Offutt will split the pair. Started at Ohio State. Also played at Wright State before John Gross has got him for his last couple years of eligibility in Athens. Perini came up short on that rainbow 3. Offutt being checked by Carlton Guyton. Reggie Keeley back on the floor. They replaced John Smith. Keeley had a strong first half with a couple of field goal hits and 6 boards. Keeley, get out of here, said Justin Green.
You've got to have something down in the low post if you're a one-on-one player. As Penn State missed another 3.
And Holt had a good look. Cooper off hesitation. Excellent look to Keeley, and he had it slapped away by the active hands of Eric Gaines. All right, coming up Saturday at 6 o'clock, final regular season battle. Bowling Green, Scott Thomas hosting Miami tonight. They'll lead the Falcons into Buffalo to tangle with Mitchell Watt, Javon McCray, and the Buffalo Bulls. Mac Hoops, right here on Sports Time Ohio. Bowling Green and Buffalo, that too will have seed implications.
Yes, it will.
attached
Yes,
to it.
it will.
Good way for us to finish the regular season before we dive headlong here on Sports Time Ohio into the MAC tournament, which begins in Quicken Loans Arena a week from tonight on the television side. Tournament starts Monday at first-round campus sites. Guyton off the slash, had it stripped away. Basketball will belong to Ohio. All right, let's everybody gather up. We're inside the 16-minute mark. DJ Cooper came out of the scrum to knock down that first jumper and then went strong to the rim. Kent State's lead is 12.